Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lisa Martins, and I will be presenting on strategies for occupational safety and health, and I will be focusing on the ostrich approach. Now, safety needs to be planned just like any other organizational priority. Policies and procedures are driving forces for safety and are important to foster compliance to applicable safety legislations. The Occupational Health and Safety Law, sometimes known as the OSH Act, codifies this as a legal requirement for businesses. Employers must provide a place of employment free from recognized hazards that are likely to cause serious injury or death, in accordance with the OSH Act, in addition to additional established minimum safety and health standards. For this, a strong safety management system is needed. Now let's focus on what is the ostrich approach. Now, these are companies that ignore the problems and risk, and an accident is regarded as pure bad luck and nothing more. It is only when the workplace inspector turns up or when an accident happens that they take actions, and then it is often just too late. Both human and financial costs can be immense in this approach. Now, some of the flaws of this ostrich approach are problems and risk are ignored completely. As stated just now, it's done on a short-term basis. It results in immense human and financial losses. It lacks sound OSH policies and practices, and also it lacks commitment and compliance among the workforce and top management. Now, I will give an example of an ostrich approach scenario, and this is the scenario of the Piper Alpha oil rig. Now, in July 1988, a catastrophe aboard the offshore platform, Piper Alpha rig, which claimed the lives of 167 individuals and caused billions of dollars worth of physical damage. It resulted from a large fire that was sparked from a series of mistakes and dubious choices. Now, the organization's protocol and culture were the main causes of this catastrophe. It first establishes the fact that human decisions and deeds led to this occurrence, where the decision that maintenance on one of the rig's condensate pump should be halted and switched on as a means of maintaining productivity. Now, the rig's condensate pumps, A and B, were an integral part of the production facility and couldn't be both offline for any great length of time. Pump B was shut down by the alarm trip system, leaving pump A, which was offline for maintenance. Hence, to avoid a full shutdown, condensate pump A was decided upon to be brought back online, ignoring the fact that maintenance was incomplete on that particular pump. As a result, the faulty pump was switched on, and at 9:55 p.m., a catastrophic event occurred. Hence, it can be said that the company ignored the risk associated with the faulty condensate pump, which was pump A. And as a result, the accident occurred and it was just too late. The company experienced both financial and human losses. It is key to note that there were errors in judgment in this scenario. There were misguided priorities in the management of the trade-off between productivity and safety. There were also mistakes in the management of the personnel on board. Now, some of the points gathered from this scenario are: no safety consideration or measures were proactively in place. The problem with condensate pump A was disregarded, as stated just now, and was switched back on for operation. The company suffered billions in financial losses and 167 fatalities. The risk of a catastrophic disaster was disregarded because production took precedence over safety. Now, some of the recommendations are: have sound OSH policies and practices in place. Communicate clearly established and implemented safety systems of work to employees. Consistently review and update safety policies and practices. Build commitment and compliance among top management and workforce. And finally, provide adequate and relevant training for employee improvements. Now, these are my references. Thank you so much.